Hello, Joel Tadman here from Golf Monthly, and I'm at Foresight Sports HQ in Guildford testing out the new Ping i200 iron. Now this is a pretty exciting offering from Ping. It replaces the iron, so this is really an iron that's going to suit a lot of different styles of player, moving from your single figures all the way up to your high mid-teen handicappers. Is going to potentially benefit and like the look of this iron. The first thing that strikes you when you look at it is it kind of really is a cross between the iBlade and the S55. Remember the S55 had this kind of T-shape in the back with grooves either side, and the i200 certainly has a lot of that going on, and then you've got the kind of numbering style of the iBlade here on the bottom. It's kind of a combination of those two with a little bit, it's a sleek look, it's a clean look, but it's like the S55 has beefed up a little bit and got a little bit of the iBlade treatment, which I like. That's not a bad thing. I think the S55 was a great iron, the iBlade is a good iron, and the iron was very good as well. And this kind of merges a little bit of everything to create this new i200. There's a little bit more elastomer here used behind the face, nearly 2 times as much compared to the iron. That's going to dampen the vibration a little bit more and just give you a better feel from the club face. Hydropearl finish on here as well, so from memory the iBlade, when this has got the hydropearl finish on, kind of repels water in the rough, so you shouldn't get as many flyers. It also improves turf interaction as well. We've got a little bit more leading edge bounce as well on this club, which is also going to help turf interaction as well. So lots of technology, but in a very clean looking iron. You can see there's not many graphics or colours. It's a very traditional looking club from Ping. Still got the number on the face, which I hate, but I'm going to have to get used to that, aren't I? It's only the better player iron that Ping don't have that number on the face. I've got them here in the X100 Dynamic Gold, which is one of many aftermarket options that come with no upcharge. There's so many from Nippon, XP95, Project X, many different options as well. You can get through a fitting and no extra charge. We've got the 7-line here, loft of 33 degrees. First thing that strikes you, like I said, it's a classic looking iron. It's very clean. There's minimal offset there on this 7-iron. Obviously a thicker top line than your iBlade. It kind of just strikes that nice middle balance between iBlade and G. It's going to broaden the appeal. There's not, a chunky sole or anything like that. It's a very clean, classic looking club. Very, very much enjoyed looking at it and hitting it as well. Let's have a look a bit more at the numbers with this iron and see what performance we got out of it. Okay, so the numbers then for the Ping i200 7-iron, 33 degrees of loft, using premium golf balls here on the GC2 launch monitor. As expected, excellent distance consistency with this club. Average carry 166. I did get one out there at 171, which perhaps a little bit of an anomaly, spun a lot lower than the others at 6.3. But all in all, very consistent performance through the ball, very consistent spin numbers apart from that one shot. You would have taken that out. Very consistent spin around that 6.7 mark, which is very good for a 7-iron of this loft. I'm happy with the height of the trajectory, happy with the launch angle, and the dispersion especially was very impressive. Not too far offline any of those shots, average just under 2 yards offline to the right. So that's something you're always going to get with this iron from Ping, even though it is a smaller profile than your G or your G Max. You're going to get excellent dispersion control, feel, distance control, all that kind of stuff that you want from an iron. And Ping have been the #1 selling iron in 2016. And it's not surprising to see why they're the #1 brand in irons and woods, but irons especially. They make excellent products, and the i200 for me is a contender for my bag, no question about it. You don't lose out on any playability. I've got the 5-iron here as well, and the offset on that is minimal, if there's any. It's just giving you a little bit more confidence, a little bit more forgiveness on those long iron shots. You're not really losing out at all. The lofts are pretty traditional. These aren't going to go too far. If you're a faster swinger, a better player, why wouldn't you take up the extra forgiveness on offer in the i200 compared to, say, the iBlade? Don't get me wrong, the iBlade is a very good club, but I just feel like this is a better all-round package for me. And if Ping would be keen to send me a set, I'm pretty 99% sure it would go in my bag. So hope you found that review useful. I was really impressed with the performance of this club. I think it's going to be a really hot seller for Ping. There's very little to dislike about it, to be honest. It's such a clean, classic looking club. It's not shouting at you on the shelf, but there's enough there to draw you in. Gone back to the numbers with the name, which I like. I think the lettering on its own was a bit confusing and struggled to see where they were going with that. But now the numbers are back, gives you a reference point in time. You know if you've got the current model or not, and this one is really impressive. So comes out end of January, I believe. Retails £120 per iron for steel, £130 for graphite. Like I said, loads of different stock options and aftermarket options, and no upcharge. So go and see a local Ping fitter, go down to Gainsborough, go and get fitted. Give this iron a try, and pretty confident it's got a good chance of going in your bag.